Раз. Всем привет, это канал Ванчик Лютый. Продолжаю Hellblade. Senuas, Scarface. Так, вчера я полетал с моста. Кстати, спойлер, я решил играть Хогвартс до кубка дня не записывая. Там нужен 3-4 уровень. Вот так вот для информации, я сегодня целый день играл. У меня был 29 уровень, я только прокачал до 33-го за целый день. Это с 10 утра до 5 вечера. Я тупо качал эти уровни. То есть записывать по 45 минут, по 50, я бы, не знаю, роликов бы 10 вышел бы, мне кажется. Ну, поменьше. Так, секунду. Чуть-чуть надо сделать по-другому. Забыл переключить на колонки. Ой, на наушники с колонок. Так что так. Я полетал с моста. Кваску долить. Квасочек, у меня квасочек. Квасочек безалкогольный. Так, по-моему, меч. Мечу пиздец вчера настал. Я вчера пытался всечь Хеля, но Хела всекла мне. Я не знаю, куда она сейчас пытается пойти. Плещет ее знатно.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father Zinbal made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren.
Надо попробовать битрейт поднять. А то у меня в 2К, но в ютубе разрешение меньше, и смотри, как будто FPS-то низкий. Надо битрейт поднять. Беги, Сенуа, беги.
There he was, the lone figure of a boy. Swordplay under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Жесткая история о мече и Сигмунде. Бля, рука уже больше почернела. О, канализация. Говнецо здесь уже вышло. Да, мать, полетала ты вчера знатно.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Вот интриган, теперь интересно, что было дальше. Ну, я так понимаю, наверх не пока рано. Да? Ну, пойдем дальше вниз. А, то есть там, по-моему, можно было. А, я мог и так зайти.
bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Да.
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Do you really? You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Вот это я плющит, а?
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
Сено.
I'm not. I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here,
No.
and all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Молодец.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Она заебашила вчера Сурта. Погибель богов. Погибель Асгарда. Она вчера заебашила бога обмана
Can you
на
see?
Нилоке.
I want to believe it. Is it not real? Is it
Но не Локи, а другого. Боги иллюзии.
Nothing
Wow.
lives here.
И, блядь, я думаю, что и похуй, чуть кого уебашить дальше. Просто, блядь,
By the tree.
нет меча, да похуй.
What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Зачитаешь? Ой. Ладно, идем.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Блять, жесткий король. Вот что происходит, когда дают до хера власти.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire.
Жестко.
Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Легла спать с собственным же братом, чтобы родить ему помощника свергнуть короля. Охуеть. Вот это сюжет поворачивается как. А, во. Меч. А меч же достали. Меч же достали. Рассказы меч достали, а меч не достали. Грамм.
Its name is Gram.
Меч зовут Грамм.
Odin and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
Один выковал, нихуя себе.
This sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gram by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shards. Find it.
It's the metal runestones.
А, сейчас, теперь, короче, выковать меч, да?
The metal, the runes. You need that sword. Go to the shard. Find the shards.
А, вот что это было. Ладно, погнали. Погнали с дали начну. Испытание. Начну с той дальней.
Where is it? Find it. There it is. Focus. Where's the shard? Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer. What can you see? Go to it. It's not
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels... It doesn't...
What is this place?
It feels... It's... creepy. Creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we? Turn back.
Так, первое испытание.
This has to be wrong. There he is. There he is. The light. Go towards it. He's in the house. He's going in. He's disappearing. Follow him. Don't let him disappear. Yes, keep going.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me.
The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot. No one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
The bridge. It's broken. Now you have to find him. Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial. It doesn't finish until you get to the house. Before he disappears, Senua. You have to get in.
Угу, тут завалено. Починить мост. А как я мост-то починю, если мне сейчас это давит? Починить мост. А пройтись не могу, да? Нет, не могу.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farm hands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Полумесяц, полумесяц. Как мне залезть, блядь, наверх? Починить мост. Здесь не залазишь. Я отсюда пришел, да? Починить мост я могу, активировав ворота. Ворота я не могу активировать. Потому что я не знаю почему. Лесенки не хватает. Так. Тут не обойти.
You did it. Shh. It's not done yet.
Идите в очко, видимо.
Just a small piece of the puzzle.
Она не перегинается. По болоту все бегает. Вон, на доску залезть. На доску залезть не может. И здесь залезть не может. Как она, блядь, должна мост починить? Там куска лестницы не хватает. Так, я пришел оттуда, да? Тут подперли дом. Тут мухи летают. Не понял. Ворота работают. Все, я понял. Ворота работают. Все. Значит, все правильно. Все, я выяснил. Короче, иду к тем. И появится лесенка. Если я сейчас через них правильно пройду. Нет лесенки. Нет лесенки. Что за... Нет лесенки. Как эти, блядь, ворота работают? Ладно. Нету лестницы. Блин, те ворота же работают. Ни хера да не понимаю. Теперь понимаю. Надо химичить с теми лестницами. раскатывайся, не понял. Я еще не понял. Так, ладно. Это лестницу починил. Теперь в это иду. Как это работает? Ладно, это работает вот так. Во, светится. Я как вошел через них? Сзади, да? Нихера спереди. Нихера не меняется. Надо тот завал убрать как-то. Ну я залезу, а дальше не пройду. А какой мост не починить надо? Вон тот? Ладно. Вот чё, бля. Завал есть? Во, завала нет. Но я все равно туда пройти не могу. Еще одни ворота есть? Нет. Трое ворот. А как тогда? А как тогда? Так, ладно. Я сделаю вот так. И вот так. Я вообще нахрен никуда не пройду. Блин. Ебучие головоломки. Ебучие головоломки. А чё ж мне сделать, что там мост починился? А что, завал убрал? Нет. Ну вот, блин, завал-то не пропадает. О, что-то у меня уши прям потеют. Жестко. Ни хрена себе. Так, на момента. Места должна паузу ставить. Так. А мне с той стороны как завал убрать? Почини мост. А вот это что-то повлияет? Это ни хрена не дает. Блин, я запутался. Нахрена я сделал тут тогда? Нафига я вот эту лесенку открыл? Она просто убирает ее. Я просто никуда не достаю. А вот эта перегородка за мной убирает, правильно? Не ее убрать, да? Вот так, ладно, сделаем. Ну, допустим, вот так. А, понял. Все, я понял. Пипец, блин. Ладно, погнали дальше. Починил мост. Опять плющит. Опять Сиона плющит.
Senuas, come to me.
Come to me.
Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there?
Where is
Come out if you are.
Find him. You have to find him. The roofs.
Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck.
They're coming for me. Go to him. He's trying to save you. There it is.
Че, опять на время?
It's close. Move away.
А что мне делать надо? А-а-а! Бежать, понял. А куда мне бежать-то надо? Что за дичь началась? Ну? Она сразу горит. А, бля, у меня рука почернела. У меня рука почернела. Это херово. Рука почернела, это херово. Давай, фокусируйся. О, у меня уже черное до плеча. Да я сейчас сдохну.
It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. You'll die. You're dying. The burning has begun. The burning has begun. Touch the gates. There they are. The ropes. You can get through. Run! Run now! Run! It's not safe here. Run! Your sword. You came through the wrong door. Where's your sword? To defend yourself. What is that creature? You can't defend yourself. It's Dillian. Find me. Where's Dillian? Where are we? It's not safe. I feel unsafe. Where is it? I'm not safe. You're dying. You're lost. You're dying. This is what death feels like. Where are you?
А ведь ебаный знак не засчитала. Да не сказай ты мне картинку. Да сейчас надо голову сгниет, и игре конец. Вот и все, весь стрим. И вот на вся Сенуа будет. Hellblade. Ай, блядь.
There it is. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. You'll die. You're dying. The burning has begun. The burning has begun. There it is. There they are. The ropes. You can get through. Run! I can't find you! Run! Your sword! You came through the wrong door. Where's your sword? To defend yourself. What is that creature? You can't defend yourself. It's Dillian. Find the creature. Where's Dillian? Where are we? It's not Dillian. It's not safe. I feel unsafe. Where is it? I'm not safe. You're dying. You're lost. You're dying. This is what death feels like.
Ну, пиздец.
They're coming!
О, у него же плечо черное. И в этой игре конец. Вот и отстримил Ваня. Где эта ебучая дверь была? Это пиздец какой-то. 5 раз подряд помереть. А, то есть сейчас я дверь не ждет. Там говорили, до плеча дойдет, уже херово. Дойдет до головы, игре конец. Даже не загрузится. То есть по новой. У нее же рука вон до плеча почернела. Ну капец. Чем так... В квартире жарище просто дикое.
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really...
Так, в одном момент он такое что сделать.
star like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster. It's done.
You did it.
But there's more. There's more.
You're tired, but you have to keep going.
There's still more.
There's always more to do.
It's not going to be easy.
Can you do another one? It's too much.
Heather, but won't you? She hasn't got the energy.
No. Too much to do.
Раз. Почему ты отключаешь-то, а? Раз. Раз. Технические неполадки. По-моему, сделал. По-моему, я сделал. Так, ладно. Звук на все бабки. Все. Ладно, починил. Так. Бегу к следующему испытанию. Я думаю, перед ним надо сделать перерыв. Перерыв. Так, все, я с наушником в одном ухе. Благо от Соньки я оставил. А то у меня в тех наушниках у меня уши мокрые.
I
Это
want to tell you
вообще
a story about a
издевательство.
god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise.
Бальдер.
He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Он умер? Фига себе. Ну погнали. Блин, я по плечу закосячил. Закосячил по плечу. Вот. Нашел альтернативу, вообще чудом нашел. У меня был наушник. Так. Еще 50 минут стрима. Блин, по плечу. Только не успел убежать. И вообще рисковать нельзя.
What does it say?
И рисковать вообще нельзя.
Focus on Mars.
Че, ну ни хрена не видит, это маска.
The bridge. You've come this far, but the bridge is broken. There's no way you can fix it. What do you do now, Sam? The mask is
Там
here
на
to
мост
watch you
опустить,
fail
да?
again. You want to see what the mask sees. Stay back, don't touch it.
Вам, сучки, смешно, да?
Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter.
Вы все, сучки, смеетесь, да, надо мной?
It's not broken.
А я
It's
мост
fixed.
починил.
What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
Бля, по локоть накосячил, а?
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
И все-таки ловко он нашел, и Бальдер все-таки Бальдера можно убить.
You can feel it. You
Так,
need the
найти
runes to
руну.
fight Dillian. You need Dillian.
Найти руну. Теперь
He's
смотрим
waiting
ту
for you.
сторону.
Always said he's close. He cares about you. You can feel he's close. He
Замок.
loves you. His love calling you. Dillian. Dillian, we're here. Dillian. We're nearly here.
Пошли искать руну.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe.
He believed in
Dillian.
There he is.
There he is.
What are you waiting for?
Quick, find a way.
Find him.
Go.
Where is he?
Where's he gone?
We're in the wrong world.
He's not here.
She's in the wrong world.
He's not in this world.
He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
dark.
The dark world. The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Да.
The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?
Dillian.
I did not ask the mistletoe, Baldur's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
О боги, а помело-то его и покарает. Да.
You can't go up
You
there.
can't go up there.
Not in this world.
No, not in this world. You can't.
Do you remember him whispering in your ear? She should have listened.
Why didn't she listen to me? She thought she could do it.
Погоди, ты же завалена.
He led you astray.
You should have listened to your father when you had the chance.
Why didn't you listen to him?
This love has tortured you, and it tortures me. You're still alive, Do you remember the way he stroked your hair? Do you remember the way he felt?
А как я тогда должен? Погоди-ка.
Dillian's in the tower.
He's there. He didn't believe that she was cursed.
He saved you when everyone else turned their backs.
Senua, you've got it.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
Do you remember other world?
The dark world.
Without you.
Your curse has claimed Dillion.
Poor Dillion. He didn't know. He was kind.
Where are you taking us?
He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. You can. There is a way up there. She can do it. You're nearly there. Shh.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Вот так вот Бальдера наебали. Так, как мне починить?
It's all your fault. It's all your fault. You're cursed.
Вот так починили.
You have blood on your hands.
You are guilty.
Давай дальше историю.
Was it worth
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Локи, блядь, пидорас, а? Гандоний глаз.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillion. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go. She was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past. And Dillion. Her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Ох, нихера у вас тут.
The curse. And now the dark distract you.
They've set you up and now they're going to watch you.
What if these trials mean nothing?
Constantly laughing at you.
What if they take you no closer to Dillion?
That's Dillion, and you're letting this get in the way.
What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle?
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of Hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Do you remember meeting him in
Пиздец.
the tree? Do you remember the smell of his neck?
You saw that she was strong.
Погоди. А я правильно все делаю?
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to Hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Dillion doesn't know who killed him, but we do. Dillion saved you.
Эта херня еще голова. А, во. Так.
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Balder's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down, and turned these bonds to iron, and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face, so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
Здоровый Локи.
What if this is pointless?
What are you doing? Why did you think you could make
Так,
this
а дальше что?
Seeing runes, you see runes everywhere.
everywhere?
What if they're not real?
What if they don't actually make sense?
The gods were lying. If you think it makes sense, but really the gods are playing with you.
что дальше делать?
But it doesn't make sense. Worlds. The gods emerge, but it doesn't mean anything. You can't read this
во.
language. You don't understand. Sinbel was right. You're wasting time. You're cursed. Never succeed. Slow. Quicker. Do you remember how he made you feel all about wasting your time, just delaying minute by minute by minute? What does she think she's doing? You have no choice. You're special. She thinks everything. They mean nothing. Special. A waste of her time.
The gods are just
Playing.
What if the gods are laughing?
Messing with her.
It wouldn't be this.
Хули ты не подождешь, ты бежишься.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Вот это и полищет. No.
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the... He's gone to the water. He's drowned.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I know.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Второе испытание пройдено.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be yours.
Первым испытанием я просрал 4 жизни.
This is the end. It's just a trick.
Поэтому у меня правая рука и почернела вдрызь.
You've been fooled before. You could be fooled again.
А их, по-моему, 5 испытаний. Несколько, я не считал. 2.
It's just their game for you. You
А,
never know
2
what
еще
you'll
испытания. Фига себе. 2 испытания. 2 испытания пора заканчивать.
Northmen say that their all-father, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the well of wisdom. In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I? I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me?
Dillian.
I'm right here. Can't you see me?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts. Tell me what you feel.
The breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
I can't go on. Lillian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left us all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua, my father, he taught me that the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. You're no coward. You proved that to me in the warrior trial. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your bed. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. We need people like you.
Okay. I'll do my best. I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. Seems there's no escaping the past.
Опять этот придурок сейчас будет. Ох, иллюзия.
And so she's forced to relive it.
Пригнулась, а не на ощупь.
To what end?
Говорит, огонь, но ничего не
There's a
видно.
house. I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
Не вставай.
Tilly, there's something in here.
Do you see it?
No.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
Чувствую, сейчас буду бежать. И очень быстро буду бежать. Блять, цепи. Сейчас мне это херобор запалит.
It's not following me.
Leave it behind and keep moving forwards.
There's more of them. I think they're moving.
You're breathing too fast.
I'm scared.
Listen to the sound of your breath. In and out. In and out. It will pass. You can do this, Senua.
Давай, 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 проскочили. Ух!
I think I'm in a house. It stinks of death.
The darkness is testing you. But you are in control.
Только не очкуй, Сенуа, только не очкуй. Масса не помощник, если ты очкошник. Давай. Режим рамы и вперед. Кто есть воительница, я или ты? О, молодец.
A well. There's a well.
Ныряй.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
Только ноги не сломай. Вот это кисель.
Delia. Help me. Please.
Come to me, Senua.
Да, но та руна была самая жесткая, где с огнем.
Is that you? I can see a light.
Yes, I can see you too.
Опять одна дрянь точно запалит. Из ниоткуда причем, да? Или нет? Беги на свет.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
Да уж. Бывает.
You see me?
Нет.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
Да уж. Так. Но последнюю руну я, наверное, не успею. Последнюю руну я не успею.
You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories are ghosts. They belong to
Кстати,
the
где
gods.
последняя руна?
They're eating you from the inside.
Ладно, сейчас
They want
отбегу.
to kill your soul. They want to crush it. I think they want your body. They want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it. The memories were yours, but they're the gods now. Nothing is yours anymore. It's disappearing with your memories.
А, я все уроны сделал? Нет, игра одна осталась. Как раз последняя.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she? It feels wrong.
Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Блин, ничего, по пляжу бегать теперь. Ё-моё. Вечер в хату.
Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Пиздец. А меча нет. А меча нет.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
There he is. There he is. Dillian, there he is. Finally. You found him.
What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me?
How did you let him go?
Just wait there. I'll find you.
He'll catch you. You have to find him. This is your mission. Find him. You have to use everything you have and find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose him? How could she? Find him.
I'll find him.
What was that?
Ой.
Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian.
Сюда пойду.
Dillian's calling to you. Can you
Where is
hear
he?
him?
Where is he?
He sounds like he's getting further away.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you. I can hear him.
Да.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
The voice is getting louder.
Listen, Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen.
It's getting louder.
There he is.
You're getting closer.
Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
Dillian's voice.
It's him. He's going to save you.
Щиты меняются.
Voice. Find him.
Find another way. It's not working.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go?
You're failing. Find another way.
Think. Focus. Use your mind.
Where's he gone? He's disappeared. You let him slip through. You don't recognize him. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it.
She
Я
doesn't.
думаю, на головой болеет. Все эти голоса в голове, эти видения.
I told you.
Она с головой на жопе бегает в душе возлюбленного. Не знаю, я думаю, то, что, блин, это нервное расстройство. Все это и глючат. А сама даже дом не покидала. Сны. Блин, вот минус одного уха. Я сейчас не знаю, слева или справа он орёт. Один наушник. Угадал, что ли? Правильно иду.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening? It's not him. It can't be.
What's that sound? The voice is changing.
What?
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom, baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead.
Может, она подняла?
Reminds me of you.
Ну-ка. А еще. Да.
What's in there? What's in there? What is it? A secret room. There are bars. How do you get in there?
Может, и правда она истерила меч у бати?
There's no way in. Find a way. There has to be a way. Find a way.
Бежим назад.
Don't
Надо
stop now,
обойти.
don't give up now. Find a way. You're too close to stop. What's in there?
Блин. О, зажги. Это будет твой ориентир. Зажги. Молодец. Возьми хоть какой-нибудь меч с собой, хотя бы один. Твою мать, куда идти? Помещение уже другое.
Does everything look the same? It all looks the same. Something's different. Look for clues. What is it? What's different? There's a clue.
Блять. Два одинаковых сейчас.
Light the torch.
Там нет, и там есть.
Torch, light it.
Да это так...
Help you see.
Погоди. Там такой щит уже был. И факел горит.
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
Так, все, я пошел. Где ты?
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Это я не поджигал. Я-то не пойду нахер больше в эту херню красную. Вот скотина принуждает.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Здорово, Русланчик. Здорово. Нахуй ты факел выкинула? Оу, счастье так отпидорасят, ты не поверишь. Я и так по плечу накосячу 5 смертей. Я чуть не сдох.
Father. I'm leaving.
Меч просрала, факел выкинула.
I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it.
2 минуты до окончания стрима, а мне еще тут не до конца.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
She felt so.
No.
He
said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you
Да,
through
но
my
я не
hand.
стал каждый текст переводить, я в охуе
You're going
переводить.
nowhere.
Это будет очень долго, муторно, да. Но игра вообще огонь, да, мне нравится.
You will not
Тут,
defy us.
короче, боги, викинги, тут, короче, у девки раздвоение личности, психоз, короче, там, она голоса слышит, такая дичь. Такая дичь, короче. Я уже сурту напихал, я тут богу иллюзии напихал уже тут, короче. И ну, не все в голове это.
Your curse will make everyone suffer.
Да, жалко, перевода нет русского,
You will have
озвучки
blood
нет.
on your hands.
О, последнее испытание прошло. Пойдем дергать меч. Идем дергать меч.
You've done it. You did it. The warrior trials.
Во, возьму меч, и как раз на этом стрим закончится.
You have to get the sword.
Я долго с наушниками проебался.
You will have Odin's blessing.
Давай, Артур, вставляй. Точнее, уже выпихивай.
Into the halls of Helheim.
Выпиливай меч.
Challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me.
To leave her path
And the sword will lead me to him.
in Dillion's hand.
Like when we
Давай, дергай, не очкуй. Во, пошел.
Sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
He left it here. He wants me to take it.
О, меч. О, да джедай. Ну-ка. Почувствуй силу. Ебани по корням.
But years later, with Zinbal's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. A plague.
Да-да-да, тут биполярка вообще полным ходом.
Everyone suffered.
Это вообще дичь.
My father was not
Я уже
supposed
по
to die
локоть
like this.
накосячу, короче, не по локоть, это херня. По плечу пошла она.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
Леденец она тянет, а не гладенец. Леденец. Ой, да.
They're coming for you now.
They're coming.
They're coming to get you.
О! Ну пиздец вам. На колени. Дай мне стрим закончить, дура. Вот давай, вот вовремя ты еще кипишь ничего. Давай, чё. По старинке сейчас. 2 удара проебу, 1 отпарирую, да? Нихуя. Даже так умеет? Опа, понял.
There's nowhere to run to.
In the sea of corpses, the corpse waved through itself over the ones I
Ладно,
loved.
пусть и меч
The ship
новый.
broke up under them.
О, это что-то из рубрики «Готов был», да?
Shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred.
Арагорн, блядь.
Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword.
О, Арагорн на лук
Come
был.
not crying over a naked corpse. Come
Давай,
not
беги, беги,
with
беги.
disturbed mind.
Руку не протягивай. Надо стрим заканчивать, дура, ты из приключений свои начала опять.
Doesn't know where she's trying to
Кипиш, кипиш, кипиш. Кипиша, да, кипиш.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua?
Подходи по одному,
Does your
придурки.
precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood running cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. And look at what you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father Zimbo, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
Гандуник, бля, щитом меня вообще бесит. Вставай, дура! Прикинь, она тупо не вставала. Ну-ка покажи, выше плеча, да? Бля, у нее уже вся рука в этой херне. Ладно, еще уже их не будет, да? Для Галаса Арагорна был лук и меч. Только 2 раза ударил. Щитом подойдет, я уже ультану. Давай, блять. Сам же ждал. Эти педики меня окружают. Во, этот пидор меня бесит. Сука. Это, суки, окружаете, да? Шлюхи, я тебя тоже вижу справа. Ну ты как мне... Ты что не станешься? Я же стан включил. Понял, тебе бесполезно щитом. Ладно. С тобой шлюха, я знаю как. Давай еще разок. Блять. Сейчас, давай еще разок. Блять, пропустил. Ну, давай не его. Пизда тема. И куда я бежал?
Galena! Where are you?
Do you hear the voice?
Из говна вышел мне сюда, да?
She calls for you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
I need you! Help me! Darkness took her life and it will take you. It's taking you dead. You both surrendered to the voices.
Your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. but she didn't run. She escaped the Inquisition. Now she gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror. It's not too late.
Ё-моё.
She's calling for you. Why don't you join her?
Ты чё?
Behind you. Behind you.
Ух ты! Ты еще тут.
Go! Fight again. Spill their blood. They're winning.
Вернись!
Quickly get up. They're coming. She can still do it.
О, ты щиты можешь отбивать теперь? Стирай себя. Да сколько вас тут?
He's down. Finish it. Finish it. Strike him.
Хельхейм, да? Что, финалочка будет? Погоди. Так, усядусь. Ты говно не голос, а?
She will die. He's gone.
Why do you still fight on? Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas and the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he'll thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
Наконец-то. Охуеть их дохуя.
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices. The darkness has taken you. Galena and Senuas. Galena and Senuas.
You are lost. There's nothing
Чё,
you can
опять?
do. You're dead. You're both
Нет.
mother and daughter dead in the sea of corpses.
Corpses.
Я в аду, что ли, или где? Маманька.
I can't fight it anymore. Not on my own. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
Фу, наконец-то.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua. Look at me.
А, у нее уже крыша ехала.
Do you hear them?
У нее крышняк уже летел вовсю.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
Биполярка, да.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Symbol was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us? Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender.
Капец, у нее уж там уже
All she needed was a little help.
уже выше плеча. Опять это замесило. Ну, чем эта биполярка закончится, и выясню в следующем стриме. Спасибо, кто был со мной. Это был канал Ванчик Лютый. Ставьте лайки, пишите комментарии, подписывайтесь на мой канал. Всем спасибо, всем пока.